Hello there. Down life's rocky road, lots of things I should have known, but because of mine, I know it now. I find I went down the wrong trail, spent the next 5 years in jail. Should have read that detour sign. Yeah, I got us lost in the desert today. We was doing fine heading off through New Mexico, heading to Arizona. I pulled off the highway because I saw a sign that said shortcut. But right after it said shortcut, it said detour. Well, I took that anyhow, and old Uncle John, he was sound asleep, napping in the seat beside me. He didn't know a thing until the bumpy ride started to wake him up. First, the road was pretty good, paved and all. Some sand blowing across it until it kind of covered it up. Before I knew it, I was on just two ruts leading off into the brush and cactus. But it seemed like a good rut. What the heck, it was a shortcut. I'm not sure it was a shortcut too, but I kept it going, and the road got rougher and smaller, till it was just a little trail leading through the cactus and the arroyos and the buttes and the sands of the desert. Well, we was in a pickle. It just got smaller and smaller until it was just rocks and brush all around us, and there were big rocks towering all on each side of us. And gee whiz, that sand got deeper and deeper until we just bogged right down right in front of a big old cliff at the bottom of a draw in a wash. Well, we made the best of it. We set up our camp, and Uncle took to cooking up some critters, and I was picking guitar. Everything was pretty pleasant. I was hoping that Beetlejuice would come and save us, because he was expecting us to stop at his place on the way. And it's way past when we should have been there, so maybe he sent out a posse looking for us, or headed off himself to try to save us from our predicament. I hope so. Happens in old Jacksboro, boys, in the year of 73. Man by the name of Traco come walking up to me, says, "How you doing, young feller? How'd you like to go spend the summer pleasant on the range of the buffalo?" Yep. If you'll remember, old Uncle John and I are headed off to Califest, and we took a little bit of a wrong turn, shortcut, wound up deep in the desert in New Mexico, and we got lost, and the trail got little, and we wound up getting stuck down in a draw, the end of the line for us. Well, we camped out, had a nice fire, and then the next morning, when Uncle John got up, he went to start a fire to cook some coffee, and in the fire pit, a rattlesnake had moved into the warm ashes, buried himself a bit in the ashes. So Uncle John, he dispensed that old snake and took to frying it up. We had rattlesnake for breakfast. It was a great meal, and it gave us plenty of energy. When we first started out, Uncle John asked, can I come along? And I said, sure. And that reminded me I had to come along. So I threw it in the truck bed under the spare tire, and we took off. Well, that come-along's come in handy, because we were able to pull that truck right out of its rut using an old cactus that happened to be right there. Well, we took off, backed up until we got out of the deeper sand and got turned around and headed back the way we came for a while. Then we came to a little bit more clear area while we went around the spot that got us stuck. We continued on west. Well, we run for all day long almost into late afternoon. And by golly, as we came over a ridge, we saw down below an old ghost town. So we pulled down to that ghost town, and there was a sign that said, welcome to, oops, I forgot the name of the town. But at any rate, we continued in there. You can see in the video just what the name is. And when we got in the ghost town, we decided, well, Beetle must be coming looking for us by now. Maybe we'll send up smoke signals, see if we can catch his attention and let him know where we are. So we gathered a bunch of the old wood that was laying around, fence posts and parts of the buildings that had fallen off, and we made a nice pile and lit it on fire and had a nice campfire there, blazing up into the heavens in late afternoon as the shadows got long. And as we sat there, Uncle John got out a big old blanket, and I started picking guitar. And Uncle John took that blanket and flipped it over the fire and started to break up the smoke and make signals. He sent up a nice help signal up into the heavens, and hopefully old Beetlejuice will see that and come rescue us. I know he got a horse, and I know he likes to come out to the ghost towns to do videos and spend time. So maybe he'll show up and save us. You'll find out soon, I'd say, 'cause I'll report in again another day.